Hello all, let's discuss about understanding domain-driven design today. Designing software with purpose. Whenever we design any system, we often jump into what framework we use, what kind of database we need, or what APIs, rather than asking the most critical question, what the problem we are trying to solve. That is where the domain-driven design comes in. At its core, domain-driven design is not just the code, it's about the business problem we are trying to solve, and our software we should reflect the solutioning of it. Okay, let's break this one. What is the domain? The domain is the business, the problem space. It could be e-commerce, it could be mortgage, it could be logistics, anything, right? So instead of thinking in terms of classes, tables, we should think in terms of customers, invoice, payment, or eligibility rules, anything that actually matters to the business. Okay, there is another key important thing, concept is ubiquitous language, which is the main aspect of domain-driven design, which is a shared language between the domain experts and the developers. In fact, everyone, like developers, testers, product owners, everyone should speak the same terms with the same meaning, which will enable a better collaboration and leads to less misunderstanding and enables a clean code. Next one is a bounded context. So in English, you often see a word having different meanings depends upon what context you are talking. The similar analogy goes here. Say suppose the word account means something in banking world, when the same word account means something different in user management world. So domain-driven design enables to divide the systems into different bounded contexts, and within that bounded context it can have a unique meaning, and outside the bounded context it can have a completely different meaning. That's okay. So this enables the complex systems to scale independently and makes explicit interaction between these components using either events or API calls or contracts. And the another concept in domain-driven design is the rich models. What exactly that means? So you often see entities with getters and setters, and you can design your model like say a loan object with a status flag. Rather than, you should design your system with some behavior towards it. You design your model with a behavior towards it, like approve, reject, escalate, which actually talks about the business rules. So this will enable the testing easier. This will enable the code reflect the business. And coming to why it matters. So don't forget the key takeaways here. Domain-driven design delivers the software that matters to the business. Domain-driven design reduces the communication gap between domain experts and the developers. Domain-driven design manages complexity as the system grows. So stay tuned.